So hey, it's Tom in another edition of the Story Behind the Car, and I'm with Rick Winchester, and this is his beautiful Porsche, or is it Porsche?
Porsche 1961 356B.
Okay, I was born in '61.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I'll just give it to you.
Yeah, there you go. You know that if you take 1961 and turn it over, it's still 1961?
That's true. That's true. I'll be darned.
So is this an original 1960?
It's all original. I'm a car nut. I've had over 300 cars since I was 15.
Wow.
You know, I grew up in California, and I remember when I was 13 walking through some, my buddy and I were hunting with pellet guns. We came into the opening, there was an old tavern. There was a brand new 1967 Corvette. So that's got me started, and I said someday I'd have that exact color, and I've got that one in my garage too.
Do you really?
Yep, 67 Marina blue with white interior and black Stinger hood. But I looked 4.5 years for this. I wanted one, and I looked and looked and looked, because there weren't that many made, and a lot of them rusted out. A lot of them they raced, so there aren't that many around. So it takes a while to look at quite a few to make sure that they don't have some hidden rust or anything.
In what condition was it in when you bought it?
When I have a timeshare out in Del Coronado Island.
Yes.
And I was out there, and I always look in the paper when I'm out there, and I saw that this one was for sale, and it was only an hour and a half away. A dealer had it, so I went up there to look at it, and they were almost done with it. They had taken it apart and refurbished it. It was in good shape when they got it, but they took it completely apart.
Yes.
And I came up with a list of about 15 little things that they did for me, and 3 months later I picked it up. And I've had it almost a year now, and I'll never let this one go.
Yeah.
And I told them to find me another one to put away.
Yeah.
Because these are great investments. They're fantastic investments.
And we were talking before I turned the camera on, and you were talking about its ability when a corner.
Yeah, they aren't fast. They're fun. If anybody's ever driven a Carmen Ghia, they drive pretty much like a Carmen Ghia. Okay. But they will out-corner just about anything. Yeah. They
also looking at it, it looked like it.
Yeah.
The lettering on the windows.
He's doing an interview. He's doing an interview real quick. That's all right. Sorry. I had, as a matter of fact, I had 3 friends. One had a new Corvette, one had a Ferrari, one had a McLaren, and we all took up from a winery, and I took off about, 3 minutes ahead of them. And they caught up to me, but they could not. I out-cornered them. They couldn't even out-corner me.
Wow.
These are a lot of fun to drive.
And I'm sure there's plenty of corners and dips and dives and out by the wineries.
Oh yeah. They're great. These are great for the curvy roads. Mountains, not so much. I mean, because you have to be in first or second. If you have a really steep mountain, because I can imagine someplace in California, you'd have to be driving fairly slow if you're climbing the mountains. But it's just great. I always wanted one. If anybody's ever thought of getting one, they ought to get one.
The steering wheel is beautiful.
They'll do nothing but make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to come out to your garage.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime. I'll show you the other cars. Yeah.
And I'll get your number in a second. I do want to shoot that steering wheel. That's gorgeous.
Sure. I replaced the center cap. The old one was pretty nice, but it was a little worn. So Reed Van in town did a couple things for me and took that off and replaced it.
Yeah, Reed Van has been around for a while.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much,
All right,
Rick.
Well, take it easy. Call me anytime. Come down to the garage.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. He was doing that. Yeah, you can ask me anything.